That is the soundbar at the top of the box. Accessories box, we've got a close-up of the contents, subwoofer and rear speakers. Okay, this is a quick look at the accessories kit. Got a simple user guide and some bits of paperwork, the SmartThings app, Rune, you get a free trial of Rune for 60 days, some pads for the bottom of the bar. If it's going to sit over a pedestal stand or something, you put a bit of padding on there so it doesn't scratch it. 2 3-meter figure 8 mains lead, right angle connection there for each of the rear speakers. 2 1.5 meter figure 8 mains leads, again with figure 8 connectors, one for the subwoofer, one for the soundbar. Wall brackets or wall mounting kit. So again, I'll stick a link up here somewhere, wherever it appears, how to wall mount a soundbar. I go through it step by step in detail, but I'll quickly look at them for the sake of this video anyway. So first of all, we've got these 2 discs. They will be attached flat to the wall, so the screw goes through there. Use the relevant fixings for your wall, whether it's plasterboard or masonry fixings. So we use the paper template first. You get a paper template like this. It's marked centerline, so mark your centerline, top of the soundbar where you want it to be. For this example, it would be A and A, so we'd mark A and A, make that line level with the spirit level. Then we'd screw these 2 discs to the wall where we've marked it. When we've done that, this bracket here, or this little L-shaped bracket, sits over the disc like so. Soundbar sits across it, 2 M4 screws to screw through the bottom and keep it secure. Okay, also in the box, a remote control for the soundbar and some AAA batteries. Okay, looking at the remote control close up, you've got power on and off at the top, source or the input button, cycle through the different inputs on there, Bluetooth pairing button, you can pair a mobile phone to it, stream your music, play pause, press play pause, you've got fast forward and rewind, mute button, sound mode, press sound mode, it will cycle through the various sound modes, I for info, volume rocks up and down, you can adjust the woofer up and down there as well, then you can alter the individual channel levels, press the channel level, it'll cycle through the different channels and you can turn them up and down, so you can increase the center channel for example. Settings cog, you can go through the settings there, and tone control, you can alter the treble and bass independently there. Flip it over, bit of pressure on the back, AAA batteries into the back there. 2 rear speakers inside this package. Two rear speakers there. Unlike the 990, they don't have the sideways firing speaker, but you've got the top Atmos speaker and the forward firing speaker on each as well. And then at the back, you've got a little threaded portion there for a wall mount, so you can mount them to the wall. ID set if you need to repair it to the bar itself. It should go red to standby when the soundbar is turned off, and blue link light will go solid when it's connected and the bar is on. And underneath you can see figure 8 mains goes into there, and a nice little cable track there, so it's not sat on the cable itself. And we've got some rubber pads underneath, stop it sliding around and marking any surfaces. Okay, that's the cube-shaped subwoofer. Got 2 different size woofers there, smaller one and a larger one there. Not sure which one's active, one should be active, one will be passive that just resonates along with it. And on the back of it there we've got the power in for the figure 8 mains, ID set to repair it to the bar if it loses pairing. Then you've got the red standby light when the bar's off, blue link light turns solid when the bar is on. Underneath Rubber feet there, so it stops it sliding around, marking any surfaces. Also, if it's on a wood floor, you shouldn't get a vibrating noise. Okay, this is now looking closely at the bar. We've got some upward firing speakers there for doing the Atmos. Front speakers there. We use centre, left and right channels. And then I don't know how well they show, but we've got some sideways firing speakers there on either side of the bar as well. We've got some touch controls for the source, volume up and down, and Bluetooth pairing there on the top. Underneath, rubber pads again, stop it marking any surfaces, sliding about and vibrating. Two positions there, M4 threaded holes for the brackets, so the L-shaped brackets would go there. Put your screws through to secure it. Figure 8 mains goes in here. I'll tip the bar up to get a close-up of the connections. Okay, so here we've got digital optical audio out, HDMI loop through, so you can connect your Blu-ray player. It will go through there out to the TV. Then we've got HDMI eARC for enhanced audio return channel. HDMI from there to the TV eARC or ARC socket. It will feed the audio back from the TV. Also, when you turn the TV on and off, it will turn the soundbar on and off automatically. Do the volume on the TV remote, it will do the soundbar volume. Onto the dimensions. Width first of the bar. It is 111 centimeters or 43 3/4 of an inch. Depth 12 centimeters or 4 3/4 inches. Height of the bar is 6 centimeters or 2 3/4 inches. Two rear speakers. Width of the speaker is 13 centimeters or 5 1/8 of an inch. Depth is 14 centimeters or 5 1/2 inches. Height is 20 centimeters or 7 15/16 of an inch. Subwoofer. Width for that 25 centimeters or 9 7/8 of an inch. Again, 25 centimeters depth or 9 7/8 of an inch. And the height, again, 25 centimeters and 9 7/8 of an inch. It has a 7 1/2 inch woofer one side and a 5 1/2 inch woofer the other side. Okay, going to connect the soundbar up to the TV. I've got an OLED 5-inch C5 above. HDMI lead connected to the ARC socket on the TV, or eARC I should say. Connecting it to the eARC socket on the soundbar as well. And this side, AC in or mains in. That's my figure 8 mains there. Soundbar is turned on just so I can see the subwoofer. It should go solid blue when it pairs to the soundbar, and it has. Got the rear left speaker here, mains into the figure 8 mains there. Soundbar's on, so that should go solid blue. That just means it's connected. Same for the surround right or rear right speaker. Power cable in, down the channel, and that should go solid blue again. So bar is now connected to the TV, rear speakers, subwoofer all paired. I'm going to shut my mouth and just turn the sound up so we can hear it on an ordinary TV.
So some heavy downpours of rain through the night, particularly out towards the southwest, cloudy, turning a lot wetter for England, Wales and for Northern Ireland, but still some clear skies across northern Scotland, and here maybe again another glimpse of the Northern Lights. Temperatures where we keep the clear skies could drop back into single figures, otherwise it's a mild start to the day tomorrow, but it remains very blustery towards these Channel coasts.
This is not your typical farm.
This is one of the most incredible things I've ever done. Why are we so suited and booted for this task? I better not touch it anymore.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Tech Now. Watch on BBC iPlayer.
They use fake names, carry burner phones, and hide in plain sight. Not to escape the law, but to expose those breaking it.
I'm from BBC Africa. I wanted to have a chat with you.
They are BBC World Service reporters. And
Quick Dolby Atmos demo. quick
At least
next gen
that's
game
what I
trailer
hear.
demo. Credit to Ubisoft with Star Wars Outlaws.
They're everywhere. But the world here belongs to the syndicates. If I want to survive, I have to play their game. Looks like I'm all in.
She's in here somewhere.
On second thought, I'm out.
There she is.
I've been held back my whole life. And now, I just need a chance to finally be free. Wherever that takes me.
I'm here to offer you a way out, okay?
Get off my ship, Jalen.
Give me a chance. You're gonna have to trust me. It'll be dangerous, risky. But if you pull this off, you'll never look over your shoulder again.
The underworld shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there, and I'm gonna risk it all.
Star Wars Outlaws, coming 2024.
Fantastic. Credit to Ubisoft for that one again. Okay, quick bit of music coming up. Okay, and if I press the sound mode button, it will cycle through the different sound modes. So that's currently on surround, gain, standard, adaptive sound. Sounds better on adaptive. That should analyse the content you're giving it and optimise the sound to suit. Back to surround. I think it probably sounded best on adaptive. The default on these is surround. Okay, I'll leave it at that for now. So decent decent Dolby Atmos soundbar there with the rear speakers and subwoofer. Nice crisp sound, decent bass as well, quite heavy bass. You can alter that and turn it down if it's too much for you. Should sound awesome on movies as well. Nice and crisp from those rear speakers as well, you do notice them. I think they're about $999 in the UK at the moment, and usually there's a promo coming on. They'll drop in price towards the winter and there'll be half price promos when bought with TVs. And that is all for now.